Eagley. Come on, dude, stop it.
What? Oh, Jesus!
Notice anything weird here?
No, like what?
This is your perfect world, huh?
Peacemaker. Season 2. 3 years for this. So, it starts off with a little catch up. Peacemaker, he's trying to join the Justice Gang, not the Justice League. So, he want to be a superhero now. The first season was him trying to, I guess, be a better man, be more respectable. Season 2 is him trying to accept what he is. And it starts off with him and eagerly going through the portal, and eagerly, for some odd reason, sees his door, and it's the same fucking door that Peacemaker got. So Peacemaker put in the password, and that's what kicks off season 2. Peacemaker goes in there drunk, had a little sex party. He had a Diddy party. Without the oil, though. He had no oil. So, I guess during the Diddy party, he got to recoup. So he let Eagley go to the QUC. So while they in there, Eagley finds the door, he punches in the password. And Peacemaker finds his dad. And if you ain't watched the first season, he killed his dad. So this is a whole different universe. He freaks out, run back. Boom, season 2. So, honestly, I give it an 8 out of 10. What I didn't like was how James Gunn was on Twitter. The last episodes is amazing. The last episode is gonna set up Superman. We do this and that. Now, people is saying, "Oh, the gun jammed." Nah, the gun ain't jammed. I'll tell you that. I say, a target. When you're playing darts and you hit like the perfect little circle. He hit the perfect circle. He just hit a 30. He hit a 30 out of 50. All right, so the season was picking up good. Some people will be like, "Oh, and focus on the side characters." It focused more on the side characters than Peacemaker himself. For example, we find out Vigilante mom, and his dad is gay, which is fine. Anyway, or like John the Connor Goat. First season he had no confidence. This season he getting some confidence. Hardcore. She stops getting jumped in the bar and now she does one-on-one fights. So you know what I'm saying? And Ads or Leota Adebayo, she starts up. This is a big plot point for the end. When he says it sets up Superman, basically Lex Luthor gang, for some odd reason, it's not explained, it's popped up out of nowhere. All Lex goons is now working with Argus. I don't know why, it's not explained, but here they are. So now they're working with Argus. Now Lex Luthor got, it's over. He got his hands all over it. He controls the operation now. So they're looking through the best. They're looking in the QUC for the best universe to imprison people, and that's what they find. They start sending agents into the QUC after they was hunting down Peacemaker, and after Peacemaker said "fuck it," because he had to leave the other reality because he had to kill. Well, he didn't kill his dad. His dad died from Vigilante 2. And he had to. They almost killed his brother, but he cried. They left him alive. He had to leave the universe. So his Nazi brother is still alive, and he could come back because in that universe he still has that access to that door. So at any point he can come back. So also Vigilante 2, I don't think he's dead. I don't know what happened to him. He probably jumped out the window or something. So that's Earth 2, Nazi universe. You know, people online saying some, oh, G.I. Robot. What the fuck is G.I. Robot gonna do? What he's gonna do? We see the top trio, dudes in Iron Man suits, take down the fucking Rainbow Beast. What the fuck is G.I. Robot gonna do? In the first season, he got ripped apart by Insursi and Creature Commando. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he gonna do. And y'all motherfuckers gotta realize it's not just non-super powered people in that universe. You got Nazi Superman, you got Nazi Wonder Woman. Do I need to keep going? You know what are you gonna do against them? Not much. So go ahead, send them in. Read some comics, fellas. Anyway, so that's basically Earth 2. I mean, that's the biggest plot point. After that, the final episode, 20 minutes of it is plot building. Basically, you learn that they free Peacemaker from jail. They turn himself in, bond him out, convince Vigilante, unless our own group, which ends up being Checkmate, which from the comics is pretty relevant. So they start their own little group and they leave Argus with Judo Master, Flurry, and I forgot her name, the cyborg girl. But yeah, man, that's Peacemaker. So basically, at the end of it, mind you, we waited 3 years for this. So he finally talks to Hardcore. If something happened, all he did was kiss. So he just want to know did it mean anything. She like some yeah. So now John Cena happy. Then we jumping. Where'd he go? So now he motivated. Open up checkpoint. Checkmate. I'm sorry. Boom. He ready to go. So he finna go in the crib, finna grab his shit and leave. Boom, black bag over his head like a SpongeBob. Tossed him in the back of the truck, tied him up. Now this is Rick Flag Sr. Now if you watch the Suicide Squad, you remember that Peacemaker off his son, the name of Justice and Liberty. So he held that grudge against him, and Rick Flag was looking for that universe to send him into it. So, out of fucking nowhere, he drags him to the QUC, opens up that portal, tosses him in there. I don't know why he didn't grab my gun and try to break free, but he tosses Peacemaker in there. Peacemaker's like, why? What's going on? Why are you doing this? He's like, this for my son, blah, blah, blah. Peacemaker like, what the fuck, man? They try to run back, too late, door closed. Then Peacemaker looking around, and he hears some weird ass dinosaur sounds, and that's it. 3 years for this. Waited 3 years for this. The last episode is a fucking 3 out of 10. It was the rest of it was a music video, which sucks. I mean, where the action at? You know what I'm saying? So now we gotta wait 3 more years to after the Superman movie comes out to maybe see what happens